Good afternoon, members of the Senate Education Committee. Thank you for hosting this. My name is Shannon McGinley, and I am a homeschooling parent of a 10-year-old. I have 4 adult sons as well. I want to speak first to the letter of intent, and that it's called a notification. I know it's not called a permission slip, but it doesn't feel neutral. We have to notify before starting our process of home educating, or at least within 5 days of starting. It creates a sense of oversight, and instead of something that parents have a right to do. A reported right is not a true right if we have to report it first. It feels more like a regulated activity. Even in the state of Connecticut, obviously would not be considered to be a red state. They do not require notification to homeschool. The analogy was given about that would it be the same as voting? And no, I do not believe that it is even remotely the same as voting and registering to vote, because they are our children. And like the person before me said, we don't ask the permission of the state to bear children. It's an intimate relationship, not the same as voting. I think that it's important that there's this proactive protection in this legislation for those who have been accused by DCYF of violations of the safety of their children just because they were home educated. I just skipping through my notes because I don't want to repeat. There's, as far as keeping the portfolio, I do many things by choice for what I believe is for the best interest of my children. And I would probably keep records of my children's education, even if the state wasn't requiring it. But I do not believe that it is the state's place to require me to keep a portfolio. Public schools don't have to keep a portfolio. They don't have accountability. And as far as the question goes with the unschooling, that just because some people may not be living up to what the state might perceive as the best standard for their education, the public schools don't have to keep a portfolio and live up to those standards. You don't hear of public schools closing because they're failing a particular child or multiple children. Just in closing too, I want to speak on I'm glad that it has the repeal of the rulemaking, because the rulemaking provides opportunities to require more on homeschoolers. And I also just want to speak to the fact that about the assessments having to be turned in. Representative Peternell was asked about that, and it was in 2012 that assessments became private and non-punitive. And that they did not have to be, at that point, not be submitted to participating agency or anyone else, 2012. And that's all I have.